Hey fellow shipbuilders, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Ashes of the Domain. Episode 15, Building a Flagship. I did just pick up 2 more derelict ship missions, which is my best bet for trying to find elite captains, I think. And I am looking for Tritech contacts. So a little spoiler about the colony crises. Kind of a big spoiler. The way the Persian League one works is they blockade you, and raiding their capital planet or defeating the blockade armada removes them from colony crisis. Tritech uses mercenaries to commerce raid you. Defeating the commerce raiders will defeat its colony crises. But if you have a contact within Tritech, you can form some sort of like mutual arrangement with Tritech for a beneficial arrangement going forward. Luddic Paths is another colony crises where you can negate that through the Scion quest line. Which I don't need to go into details now, but all of the factors can be negated. I've already negated the pirate one because I had a fusion lamp, so I don't need a high level contact within Tritech in order to negate their crises, but it would be beneficial to have one. All right, where are we going? We'll go over to Anastaya or whatever it's called for that mission. And Nabla is 3 months away from being able to manufacture ships. Cool. And I'm just trying to build up as much of a nest egg, preparing myself for that as possible. So, some distance away from center. That's not very descriptive, so we're in for a bit of a search. And yeah, bribing Tritech mercenaries. So when they commerce raid you, you can bribe the Tri-Star mercenaries $1 million to raid Hybersil instead of you. And then you join in and destroy the Tritech commerce fleets to be able to turn off the crisis. So I do intend to do that at some point. Nice. The battle station got built, which is boosting our credits again. Our stability dropped below 5 because of Pather cells, but now we're back up, so that's good. Wow, there is nothing here. Bunch of stable points, that's it. No, maybe that's it. Did Dolio ever get Luddic majority? No, still doesn't have a Luddic majority. That's nice. Good. I don't have to, like, come to an agreement to prevent immigration. If I ever want to do planet raids, having a elite transport actually might be nice. So I am going to recover it. And let's raffle this off to you guys then. So this phase transport, why I like it, is it has advanced ground support. And advanced ground support increases the effective strength of planetary raids by 200, up to the total number of Marines in the fleet. So having advanced ground support ships, like a Valkyrie or this thing, allows you to raid planets more effectively. Which, you know, we might at some point have to do. And because I removed demods, I don't have any ships in my fleet that have demods at the moment, so taking this ship on, I'll be fixing it up over time, which is nice. All right, next mission is independent ship, and that's in my neck of the woods. That's pretty close to Gamma Piscum, so I just need to get myself to a gate. So, heading to the nearest gate. Sorry about the background noise. And we're already reduced maintenance, fixed that up. While I'm here, I might want to refit the ship too, just so it's a little cheaper. Because phase ships are generally expensive to run. So I'm just going to do efficiency overhaul on it. And I don't really need crew capacity. Cargo capacity sucks. Yeah, I guess I'll do berthing, because there's really not much else to add. There we go. Nabla, you are about 2 months left before we're making paragons. I like how I'm going from a Sunder to a paragon. like what? And it's some distance away from the center of Anne. Got it. There was something next to the star. Supply cache? Ooh, maybe I found it. That was quick. Nope. It's just a debris field. Just a pirate fleet. Is there a bounty on you? No. Interesting. There's a independent system bounty for my home system. The independents, I guess, are getting commerce rated. Yeah, it's still just the pirate fleet. Okay. Some distance away. Let's check over here. BFA Rylist Row. Congrats. And you no longer have a degraded drive field. What's your drive speed at, anyway? Okay. Everyone at least moves at 9. Yay, we found it! But it's not in a field of other destroyed ships, so... no captains. Alright, I'm gonna head back to core and just continually take derelict ship missions looking for captains. Cut it out! Actually, let's do a smuggling resupply at Tarshish, and then we'll go to the core. Nabla, you are 42 days out. Oh, wait, this is the wrong system. I thought this was home. It is not. This is where the gate is. Who are you? A hostile scavenger. Be gone. No, not slip slarge. And there, your compromised storage got fixed. So, I don't really need you. I put you away. I'm also going to put away 1, 2 slightly smaller fleet and the Mora. Just to run cheaper. Speaking of running cheaper, I can get rid of some of the crew. So 800 out of the 630 that we need. No problem. So in terms of smuggling, everybody wants drugs, cool. Kanta still wants bottles, cool. Chancellor wants a lot of heavy machinery, cool. No one wants transplutonics, and the other stuff is too cheap. Chancellor wants 500 marines. Nice. And Epiphany wants 200. Okay. And I'll pop over to Dolio before I leave. Kanta, you want only 500 volatiles. Okay. I'm definitely going to find buyers for the drugs. So we're full. I could buy another Atlas. It would pay for itself pretty quickly. So once I'm in the core systems looking for derelict missions, I'll also shop a little bit for Atlases. So I can smuggle even more to the core. Shamelessly. It's gotta pay the bills. All the other factions are teaming up on me, so if I have to smuggle my way to victory, so be it. Oh, you're selling blueprints. Don't really have the money for that. Yeah, everyone. It's interesting. This is a Tritac world, and every contact within the bar was a pirate contact. Oops. So, as far as drugs go, I could go up to 1,600. There we go. So next stop is Epiphany, and then Chancellor. And Chancellor wants fuel too. Wow, they're really willing to pay whatever the hell I want for fuel. Once I get all this sold, I can do some Atlas shopping. Oh no! They don't want drugs anymore. Alright, I guess I'll bring them over to Quaddle. They do want the Marines, though. And they want fuel, but I'm not going to sell them all my fuel. I need to be able to actually fly my fleet. Bummer. Oh, they do want heavy machinery, though. I'll just sell it all. So, heading to Quaddle, or Cordal, in Aztlan, for the drugs. 2 mil. That's a nice purse. Got 100k experience from trades. Yeah, I do know how to make a profit. Selling to terrorists. And we're 16 days out from being able to build ships. I cannot wait. Uh-oh. Shoot. I tried to tab out for a second to see if polling was working. And, oops. I lost all my drugs. Well, some of them. Most of them. Some of them were stored in the mule. Oh well, not quite the profitable run I was hoping for, but that's what I get for trying to multitask. I did have some of the drugs in the shielded cargo of the mule, but like not enough, so they took 2/3 of my drugs. That's okay, I'll make new drugs. Shopping around for the Atlas. Because the hedge just pissed me off, let's go over to Tritac Worlds. Because, screw the hedge. But still, I'm a mil and a half, you know. I came out ahead, even if I got caught. All because I didn't have my transponder on. Derp. Alright, they don't have any weapons I want. And they don't have any, cargo ships. This I don't want to do. Because that's the Academy questline. Ooh. Do you have weapons? No. Oh yeah, there we go. Heavy burst lasers. That's what I've been looking for. So these are medium slot point events. Really good against like high HP stuff getting shot up your butt. And yeah, I know what that sounded like. I could buy heavy armaments here and sell them with Chancellor. Sure. And I could do heavy machinery, sell to cars. Sure. I do need some fuel. I'll just black market their fuel too. Feel pretty good about that trade. So let's go to Karis first. I think I'm closer to Karis. The Buffalo does have more shielded cargo, true. It just doesn't defend itself. I like mules. I don't know why. I don't have a good reason to like mules more. Ooh, Darlick ship. There we go. Greem. Way far away, but that might be good for captains. I didn't check for ships, you're right. The errors of multitasking too much. Oh, they have a lot of organics. Alright, so we'll bring this over to Chancellor. And yeah, they don't have cargo here. I guess I can check Salamanca? Ooh, another derelict ship. No atlases. Huh, I should have just gone to the gate. Oh well, whatever. Actually, with my amount of fuel, let's stop by Syndria. And heavy industry is done. So with heavy industry done, I now, if we go to the development, am producing a Paragon in 62 days and all of the weapons that I need as well. Nice. The other thing I could do, which I think is worth it, is boost heavy industry with story points. So I am now making more stuff, and that brings my production of Paragons to every 50 days, shaving off 12 days of production. I like it. Canadian Panda, thank you for the resub. Will that add the Paragon to the defense fleet? Not necessarily. So the way the defense fleets work is you pick what ships you want in your defense. So like if I pick, let's say, Paragons, Furies, and Auroras, this is my typical heavy patrol as a result. And I can also say I want to prioritize ship size. So there's a Paragon, and I'll hit confirm. So this is a typical heavy patrol. So what a typical heavy patrol is separate. That is determined by your patrol HQ and your ship manufacturing capabilities. And the other thing I need to do is I do have a pristine nanoforge. So the next time I am near I want to go home as soon as I sell this stuff to Chancellor and install the nanoforge into the heavy industry that I set up. And that way my typical heavy patrols even become bigger. Oh no, no. Oh no. You know what? Fine. I could take you. I have to do the nanoforge in sector. I can't be away from home, I don't think. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure I have to be there to do it. Yeah, of course, Vanguard with Turtle. Can't keep that up all the time, buddy. I'm gonna cut through you. They're, like, not that aggressive. They seem very cautious, which I'll use to my advantage here. You're dead. Ventures soak up damage like crazy. That's why I don't want to fight the Venture, because it also, as long as they don't have strong torpedoes, they don't pose much of a threat. They do have a bunch of Annihilator rocket pods, though, which are good suppression weapons. What is that? Annihilator rocket pods, Thumper. Oops. Should look where I'm shooting. There we go. Don't really know why this pirate chose to fight me, considering they are losing horribly, but can't fix stupid. And all they have left is like a monitor, so we win. Why can't I just claim victory? Like, what, one monitor was gonna defend there against my entire fleet? I'm gonna pursue them. Second command. I'm gonna put my captains in. I don't want any of their ships. Thank you for the free stuff, dummy. $500,000? I like that. Heading back to Nabla, and let's see. Can I? Yeah, I have to be present at the colony to install items. So I'm heading over now to set up the nanoforge. As far as colony crises events go, we are up to 448 plus 22 a month. So I will have at least one Paragon, if not more than one Paragon, by the time crises kick in. I forgot to scavenge twice. Oh well. Polling. Do you work now? No. Energy weapon mastery. Plus elite. Okay, pristine nanoforge. Now we're making even more ship hulls. Right, so we have 1 for the improvements that are used for story points and 3 for the nanoforge for the ship hulls, and the same is true for the heavy armaments. So we're making a lot of heavy armaments and ship hulls. This will, as a result, attract even more attention. So as you can see, competing exports for TriTac way up there now. They're getting real pissed. We are gaining even more threat. Crisis threat. But, yeah, you gotta ruffle a few feathers. There's no avoiding that. So now that that's set up, oh, and I'll drop off the weapons that I want. How far out is Paragon in 37 days? Copy that. The other thing we might want is to try to figure out how to set up an Aurora. I could do like IR Pulse, Ion Cannon, Phase Lance, and Heavy Blast Aurora, something like that. I think I want to get an Aurora first and then to play around with it. So I'm going to queue up one Aurora to be built. I'm choosing Aurora over Dominator just because I usually struggle to try to make Dominators effective. They are like half the cost just about of an Aurora, but I'm going to go Aurora anyway. So the current priority now is take derelict missions to search for commanders. Yeah, it's the same priority. Has not changed. So we're going to head up to Epsilon Gobi. And... oh, Green. Way up there. Okay. Well, in that case, I better take fuel. And I'm going to pare down my fleet. Ooh, you know what? But I do want enough to be able to take on a probe defense. So yeah, I'm going to pare down the fleet a little bit more. But I'm also going to get rid of the engine installation in lieu of efficiency overhauls so that I can run a little cheaper. Getting rid of the some of the overhead. What does the defense fleet look like now? Good question. About the same, but with a lot less demods. due to the pristine nanoforge and the boost. So yeah, here's one. It has... That's pretty good. It has two Auroras, a Fury, a Paragon. It's obviously demodded up to hell, but, you know, it's getting better as time goes on. In case I want to survey something, I should bring some of these. Okay. You should build an atlas? You know what? I should. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's just build an atlas. Do I have the blueprints? I do. Alright, just build one. Easy solution. What steps would be needed to get S-modded defense fleets? That's a complicated question. What that entails is a lot of research. So, for instance, Orbital Fleet Works, or rather, Orbital Manufactorum, this here, one of the benefits of building this is that it S-mods your defense fleets, so it's a lot of research. If your planets aren't able to build ships for defense, do you then buy them? You just sort of have them. The game doesn't really explain how you get them, you just do. So Epsilon Gobi will go to Agonor. I think it's like you salvage them, you scrap them. So your defense fleets are like just whatever you can rummage around for. That's like the theory. Oh, polling's working now. So this is some distance away from center. That doesn't mean anything to me. So this is another wild goose chase search. Hopefully it's a field of debris ships though, because I'm still looking for captains. Nope, it's not. Oh well. Hey, we found ruins though. Come on, come on. Garbage. Nothing special in there. Okay, that's fine. Next jump is Greem. I definitely don't have any gates up in the top here, so it's gonna be a bit of a long haul. Is there a big gravity well around? There's a red giant here, but that's out of the way. We'll go to Raharos. If I go to Raharos and slip surge off of that, it's gonna send me way past Greem, so I'm gonna have to like do a quick entry slip surge. Lobsters are somewhat valuable, but I was hoping for like blueprints or research banks, data banks, you know. I mean, I have 1.6 mil. I don't need a few lobsters. Storms bat me around. And then as far as production goes, 15 days for the Paragon. Cool. So after I do this, I want to figure out how I want to outfit an Aurora. Oh god. Well, this works. I didn't jump in as fast as I intended to. And the mission here, some distance away. God, stop giving me some distance away. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here, though. This system is happening. Invictus Blueprint. The ship I was mentioning that is way too expensive to ever run, but hey, I like it. A pre-collapse facility that is guarded by a Nova, and okay, that's going to be a kind of a nastier fight. What is going on over here? I'm going to quick save just in case I'm about to get ganked. It's scavengers that are a bit pissy. Oh, let's not stick around. Oh, there's a gate here, though. That makes getting home a lot easier. Our Invictus is good for defense fleets? I guess? Yeah. What was it here? It's gonna be one ship. Yep, alright. No captains. But we got paid. So heading back to Nabla to grab our... Yep, the Paragon's done. So I'm going to make another Paragon. And then with the other Paragon, I'm going to add 1 Autopulse Laser, 2 Grav Beams, 2 Pulse Lasers, 6 Burst PDs, 6 Tack Lasers. Because I'm going to have more than 1 Paragon when I'm fighting crisis events. Alright, oh, that was the wrong grav well. Current priority is going to be plan out a better fleet. Be straightforward. So here's my Paragon. And I'm going to give it the same name as my Sunder, because I'm essentially retiring the Sunder. So, store the Sunder. And now I have a Paragon. Attack Lances. Grab Beams. Oh, Sunder. I want to strip you. And then I'll put you away. I wanted ion beams, so I need another ion beam for the other side. In the back, we're going to do heavy burst lasers. And then in here, we're going to do heavy burst lasers. In the back, I'm going to do 3 tack. So I'm missing 1 ion beam, and I can just do a grab beam for now. Because 3 grab beams give you 10% more heavy shield. So there's still a point to having it. And I'm going to leave the other slots that are empty. I'm not going to fill them. Because this is my capital ship, it's going to be my everyday driver, which means I'm going to build in the AUG drive so that I move normal speed. Then I'm going to do advanced gyros, stabilized shields. I might build in the stabilized shields, solar shielding, Hardened shields. And what does this get me up to? Okay, I'm pretty close. Accelerator shields might be decent when I have to vent. I'm trying to think of if I've missed anything. So the gyros allows my turn rate for my turrets to go faster, which is really good for tack lances on the side. The stabilized shields reduces the amount of soft flux from raised shields. Obviously, Paragons rely on their shields, and does not affect the hard flux generation as a result of shields taking damage. And S-modding it converts 10% of the hard flux damage taken by shields to soft flux. Might be nice. Hardened shields reduce the amount of damage taken by shields by 20%, and also reduces the chance that ion beams arc EMP stuff. The reason I don't like advanced optics is it reduces the turn rate of my beams by 30%. It's not bad, but I don't know if it's worth 25 points. Because the range of a Paragon is going to be ridiculous. Oh yeah, I definitely want auxiliary thrusters. So I think for build-ins, I might build in stabilized shields. I'm trying to think if there's a better alternative to building in stabilized shields. I can't think of anything that I'd rather have built in. Yeah. So let's do that. Build in the stabilized shields. And then add in accelerated shields. So this is my ship. I have 4 extra points, which will eventually go to... 3 of the points will go to the ion beam. Maybe what I'll do... No, yeah, I'm fine with that. Eventually, what I'm going to have is I'm going to have flux regulation, so I'll be able to add more flux capacitors and flux vents. So the reason why I don't want to build in the hardened shields is the stabilized shields come with a bonus of converting hard flux to soft flux, whereas the hardened shields don't come with any bonus building it in. I like building in build-ins that have bonuses. And also, be very careful that your build-ins don't have deficits like heavy armor does. Building in heavy armor reduces your maneuverability, for instance. So, not building in it, you know, be warned about build-ins. As far as the weapon groups go, here we go. Weapon group's done. I'm going to keep the side tack lances on a separate weapon group than my primaries, and I'll control the primaries, and I'll use prioritize targeting for the sides. That way my side lances are firing kind of independently. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Ashes of the Domain, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.